How many of you picked your bridge just because you liked the way that it looked?
It's a recipe that bridge builders and designers, both young and old, can appreciate.
You will hold up your sign, you will share the information with the rest of us.
Take a class of 4th grade gifted and talented students and give them a task.
The assignment was to learn more about Arkansas bridges, whatever bridges that they were interested in learning more about.
Add a dash of digital imagery.
We looked through the Bridge Hunter website, we looked through the AETN website, and that's how they selected the bridges.
Mix in equal parts time, effort, and creative thinking.
And then they went on to do research about the particulars of the bridge, the size of it, the weight, where it's located, and so forth.
And then add the secret ingredient, pasta.
And once that data had been gathered, then it was just a matter of taking the pasta and trying to make a bridge that looked as much like the pictures that we found as possible.
It's in Phillips County, and it goes all the way to Coahoma, Mississippi. It's in the Mississippi River. It's a cantilever worn through truss, and the length of the largest span is 839.6 feet, and the total length is 5,202.7 feet. I chose it because I wanted one that was in Arkansas and Mississippi because I used to live in Mississippi. I also thought it was really pretty, and because it had so many triangles and kind of like grooves.
On this day at Southside Elementary School, Taylor Appleton's Helena Bridge recreation is one of many being put to the test.
The second.
Oh, how many was that?
A stress test, to be exact. They're all going to find out just how much weight each of these noodle-supported spans will hold. And how will they know?
4.
When months of creative design and hard work comes crashing down.
I also wanted my students to get interested in engineering and what that means, to reinforce the idea that somebody builds all these bridges, that there's a building process that goes into it.
I used rigatoni for the base, and then I used lasagna, and I used a ton of spaghetti. I didn't even think it was going to hold a pound.
Taylor's classmates learned quickly that the pore propping properties of pasta put a premium on precise engineering. So far, 7 pounds is the record. Taylor is up.
Kept stacking and stacking and stacking, and it ended up to be 30 pounds, and I couldn't see in front of me because I'm kind of short for my age. But that was amazing. I was so ecstatic, I thought I was gonna die.
The bridge base included pieces of rigatoni bound together, stood upright, and positioned under a laminated lasagna bridge deck. Delicious engineering for sure. But Taylor has a simple theory for why her span supported the most weight.
Well, probably the base, because it was so thick, and the rigatoni, and probably all the modeling clay.
There was no prize for Taylor. She and her class were quick to point out that this wasn't a competition, just a fun way to learn about bridges and what goes into building one.
I learned that it takes a while to build a bridge. If it takes that long to build one out of pasta, it must take years to build it out of brick, cement. So I thought it was really cool.